Okay. Good morning to one and all, to my Philippine pop culture students, BS Social Work, and ELS second year students. So these are my provisional instruction for the last set of requirements for this semester. Okay. So I already met with my BAEL's third year students and likewise with the third year communication students, and of course I have to provide some instructions for the second year students of social work and BAELs who are taking up Philippine pop culture. So most of your activities are by default by group, so this time we'll try to come up with individual output, ano? So there are at least three. So for the previous week, 122nd proposals. For this week, October 27 to 31, I understand that our MARSU student days, and there's also the Pundas long weekend. Ano? But just the same, I hope that you're already preparing your journal formats, formatted articles based on the research that you presented during the LUMAT colloquium. And by next week, when we resume, probably this is the last week that we will be able to meet. So I'd rather provide you with an earlier set of instructions so that next week we'll just clarify some of the details. Ano? So next week, I expect that you already have individual output regarding island shorts that is also consistent with the research that you presented during the colloquium that we had last October 14 to 16. And by next week, I don't think we'd be able to meet during this time because it's the schedule of the final defense of communication of BAES and also social work students. So instead, I'll ask for the draft of the proceedings that is assigned to the secretariat. Ano? But for that to prosper, please cooperate with them and coordinate with the contents and the parts of the proceedings. And during the final exam. So in lieu of the final exam, these are all negotiable requirements. So I am inclined to not anymore provide you with the final exams. So in lieu of the final exam, I hope that you'll be able to have this particular output as mentioned, like say the 122nd proposal, Island Shorts, and the last output is folk song rendition or your own version. So that's why I provided you with a copy earlier from the Mega NZ. So it's a cloud storage platform that you can open in the browser. So no need to download for the application. So for those who are preparing the paper, the journal article. So this is by group. So please refer to the rubrics from Ixtaa. So there's a separate criteria for paper and there's a separate criteria for poster presentation. So I already, as explained earlier, met with the BAEL's third year students and likewise the third year students from communication. So just an update, I collated the articles or expected articles from the presentation that we had in the colloquium. So we are expecting to have at least 8 issues, but only 3 out of 8 I think would be feasible at this point, ano, during the remainder of the semester. So ito lang issue number 2, yan issue number 3, and issue number 8. So, kung mapapansin nyo, yan yun may social work. Ano? Pero kung meron pang iba na supposed to be uh, 8 presentation, kompleto natin. Pero please submit uh, right away so that we'd be able to produce more issues in the next semester or the semesters to come. But at this point, considering the time constraint, I only expect at least three issues to be the output of this semester. So it depends. Ano? So if you would be able to write your paper presentation in the format of the journal article. So buslo ng Marinduque. And this is the instruction for the cross-cultural communication students, the back 3 section 3B and 3A. So I provided them with the general outline. So it's up to them to elaborate and expound on this. So I'd like also to share the particulars of the pop culture requirements. Let me emphasize this is going to be individual in lieu of your final exam. So if you would be able to complete the individual output, so therefore we need to have a final exam. Ano? But if you would be able to, so I hope you'd be able to comply with all the requirements. So I hope you'd be able to come up with something and make most of the student week. So if you're not a player, if you're not included in the event, so if you're an audience, so please make sure that you still have time to prepare this output. Okay, so hold on. So I'll share. Um, so I'm not sure if you are seeing the presentation, but to be sure, I'll not play the uh, slideshow. But there's a sound, so I'll just share sound. Okay. So this is in preparation for the end of the semester. Okay. So for the final output, so no need to come up with another concept or idea. So based on the group that you are assigned to, so you already selected the particular research. So we'll just reverse the process, and instead of the group, it's the individual who is going to come up with the 120-second proposal. So you are dealing with the same research that you presented during the colloquium. So this time we need to disseminate the information within 2 minutes. So using the platform, and so video platform. And the next individual output is the island shorts, or if you're used to watching reels, so this time you're going to come up with your own. So on the short forms, ano? So kaya nga maiksi lang, kaya reels. And lastly, so we'll make some adjustment para pwede sa individual. So you're going to cover or make your own version, ano, kahit yung chorus lang or just a part of the song. Ano. So hindi naman kailangan yung kompletong kanta. Excuse. So just to uh, make most of the activities that I had previously, last September 3 and 4, I attended the Creative Tourism Conference. And from there, so I was reminded, and I hope uh, when I impart this to you, so you'll be able to get something out of this also. So kasama dito yung pitong sining. So apart from the domains of creative industry, so meron din uh, seven art forms such as literature or panitikan, visual arts, sining visual, dance, sayaw, film, pelikula, architecture, arkitektura, music, musika, and performing arts or dulaan. So there's a emergent term, so content tourism. So what does this mean? Inspiration to travel to place featured in films, TV, anima, uh, music, or other media. So for example, may napanood kayo tapos nagkameron kayo ng interest na pumunta doon sa lugar. So that's content tourism. So another definition is that it stretches beyond traditional film tourism by encompassing to a broader spectrum of pop culture icons, novels, musics, games, and digital phenomena that fans follow to the real-world destination. So, yun. Since pop culture yun natin klase and sa Pilipinas to, so it's transcending the uh, topic. Ano? So this is a new term that I'd like to share with you so that we can come up with content that is informed by pop culture. So let me play this video. So I hope uh, kasama yung sound. So kilala niyo si Michael Sager. So ito yung kanyang part sa Creative uh, Tourism Conference. Okay.
And again po, I would love to invite everyone to come and experience Marinduque. Fall in love with its culture, its beauty, and its people. And sabi nga po nila, love comes from within. It comes from the heart. And sigurado ako, this island will capture your heart. And just like that, just like the rest of the beautiful gems in the Philippines, let's explore and discover and let the whole world know what the Philippines is about. And just a short speech for all of you guys. And we hope you have a lovely day today for this conference. Maraming salamat for having me and letting me speak. I'll be honest with you, kinakabahan ko kasi first time ko po ito gawin. Pero ako ulit po si Michael Sager. Mabuhay po ang Pinoy, mabuhay ang turismo, at mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Maraming salamat.
Okay, so sa pagkakatanda natin of recent memories, so kasama siya sa PBB, I think previously, or yung first collab ng ABS tsaka ng GMA. So I think at this point, may bago na mga housemates.
And
Okay, so moving on. So ito naman si Ivan Hinares. So siya ang Secretary General ng UNACOM or UNESCO Commission in the Philippines. So nag-present din siya. So ang topic niya ay about the crayon and the compass. So obviously ang ibig sabihin or ang tinutukoy ng crayon ay creativity kasi yun ang ating ginagamit sa pagbibigay ng kulay sa mga drawing. And of course, yung compass is tourism. So kasi kailangan natin na tumingin ng direction kung saan papuntay natin tourism. So meron dalawang araw lang yung Creative Tourism Conference. So meron tayong konting recap. So natutuwa ako dito sa recap na to kasi napaka-visual and napaka-creative and yun, sinamarize na. So hindi na ako mag-summarize kasi makita nyo na yan sa drawing tsaka sa mga slides or dito sa deck na to. So let me just highlight some of the points. So such as ito yung isa sa pinaka nagustuhan ko na session kasi tungkol ito sa mga UNESCO Creative Cities na meron tayo sa Pilipinas. So we have at least three. So we have Baguio, the creative city for traditional and folk arts. and we have Cebu, so the UNESCO Creative City for Design. And recently, ang Iloilo is declared as Creative City for Gastronomy. So alam natin yung La Paz, so nasa Iloilo, so yung Batchoy. Tapos yung Pansit Molo, so Molo is a place in Iloilo and so much more. So ito yung kasama sa breakout session. Syempre, isa lang ang katawan ko, hindi ko naman mapuntahan lahat. So as mentioned, so ito yung, yung video. So I hope you'll be able to also get some insights out of this. Okay, so yun, sabay-sabay kasi itong mga parallel session during the breakout. So parang Zoom din, ano? So sabay-sabay, hindi natin mapupuntahan lahat. Kaya summary na lang. So one more time. Okay, so isa lang yung napuntahan ko doon, yung Asia sa Broadway. Ano? So kung pupunta kayo sa New York, mayroon doon isang mahabang kalsada na ang pangalan ay Broadway. So na doon yung mga theaters, so doon pinapalabas yung iba't ibang mga dula. Ano? So sa Pilipinas, meron din mga theater companies na world class yung kanilang mga palabas. So there's another recap. So let me show this to you instead. Okay, so yun, iba-iba yung mga breakout sessions, pero nung day 2, plenary sessions uli. So isa pa. Okay. So last na recap, kahit 2 araw lang. Kasi may day 1, meron day 2, tapos may breakout sessions. Okay. One more time. Okay. So, anong connect? Ano? So, may context. Ano? Galing sa tourism kasi to. And pagdating ng mga taga-Strasbourg, so as I've mentioned, so I hope na you'll be trained somewhat of a guide, ano, or docent. Ano? So, yung docent sa museum yung tour guide syempre sa tourism. Ano? So kailangan na matuto tayo nitong Filipino brand of service excellence. So alam naman natin ang Marinduque at ang Pilipinas ay nakasalalay hindi lang sa mga industriya kundi sa turismo din. And ang unang-unang tinuturo sa FV SC ay yung mabuhay na greeting. So nagpapakita ng atin warmth, hospitality, tsaka care. So ang mabuhay greeting ay para nagbabayang magiliw. So yung kanan kamay ay nakalagay sa kaliwang dibdib kung nasaan yung puso natin at nagbabaw tayo at nagsasabi ng mabuhay. So doon nagsisimula yung engagement natin sa mga bisita o sa mga turisma sa mabuhay na greeting. So, bakit tayo nag-greet ng mabuhay? No? Kasi meron tayong service excellence sa hospitality. So, hindi yan 7 milyon, kundi 7 value na mahalaga para sa bawat Pilipino na nagsisimula sa M. Ano? So, ang una ay pagiging makajos o may paniniwala sa may likha. Siyempre, ang mga tao sa Pilipinas ay masayahin and kasama sa ating panatang makabayan yung pagiging makakalikasan, makatao, tsaka makabansa. And syempre yung iconic natin na nagbubuhat ng bahay, yun may bayanihan at syempre kahit mahirap ang ating sitwasyon ngayon, pumuputok ang mga bulkan, bumabaha, ang daming mga issue tungkol sa korupsyon ay sa kabila nito meron pa rin tayong pag-asa. So, yan yung 7 M's ng hospitality service excellence at kinoconnect natin to dun sa content tourism which is kinoconnect natin sa pop culture. So, meron daw acronym, ano? So, ito yung turo sa amin ng Department of Tourism, ano? Sa halos isang buwan na pagsasanay para maging tour guide, maging licensed and accredited na tour guide. So, yung G ay greet and engage the guest, kaya doon yung mabuhay, welcome. Tapos yung understanding their needs. So, syempre, kung bago sila sa lugar, baka meron silang kailangan na impormasyon na meron tayong alam. So, ibibigay natin sa kanila kung naintindihan natin kung ano ang kanilang kailangan. Dahil tayo nasa education system, nasa learning institution tayo, kailangan natin i-educate sila. So, educate them. And yun is, so kung meron silang tanong o meron silang gustong malaman, sana masatisfy natin sila. Ano? Kasi otherwise, maghahanap sila sa internet o sa AI, tapos doon sila magre-rely instead na sa guide o sa docent. And after ng pagsagot sa kanilang mga tanong o pagbibigay sa kanila ng impormasyon ay pasalamatan din natin sila. Thank them. So, mabuhay na greeting tapos ito yung end. Ano, salamat po at ingat. Ano. Tapos dito natin ipapasok yung mga requirement natin sa finals. Ano, kasi by November third week, so between 16 to 18, ito na yung adjusted natin na schedule ng exam. Kasi a week after that, yung 24 to 28, darating na yung mga bisita natin sa Strasuk. So, yun 122nd proposal. Kung napanood niyo yung Pecha Kucha na presentation, parang ganun din. Pwede kayo gumamit ng mga deck, ng mga slides tungkol do sa research o sa thesis manuscript na present niya. So, halimbawa, group 1 kayo. So, either 2016 o 2024 yung research niyo. So, kung ilan na members nung grupo na yun, so isa-isa kayo gagawa ng proposal. Bakit proposal? Kasi kumbaga parang i-imagine niyo kung nagsisimula pa lang yung research na yun ay paano niya sinimulan, and dahil 2025 na ngayon, paano ipagpapatuloy o paano niyo siya i-update ngayong panahon, ano? Tapos syempre kailangan niyo magbigay ng konting narration at hindi kayo makakapagbigay ng narration kung hindi niyo naintindihan yung research, and kung hindi niyo siya binasa o ang binasa niyo lang ay part lang ng research. So, kailangan nyo gumawa ng konting spills o ng script. Ano? And pwede naman ito sa AI kung ayaw nyo sa boses ninyo. I-declare nyo lang na gumamit kayo ng AI o artificial intelligence. So either sa narration o sa paggawa ng subtitles, at I'm sure gumagamit naman kayo ng infographics at visual sa inyong mga report kagaya ng mga slides. So isama nyo lang yan sa 120-second proposal. So within 2 minutes, maibigay na natin kung ano yung kailangan tungkol doon sa research. So pwede kayong gumamit ng sample na spiel. So magpakilala kayo kung sino kayo, tapos kung taga saan kayo, tapos siguro pwede nyo itong palitan tungkol saan yung research and ano yung kinalabasan ng research o ng thesis. So medyo i-tweak nyo na lang ano kasi ito ang binigay sa amin pero syempre iba yung purpose noon ano. So ito ay kumbaga parang simulain na gawain ano, preliminary activity. So kung merong 120-second na proposal, so tungkol pa rin sa research, hindi nyo yung papalitan, hindi kayo pwedeng maghanap ng iba. So kung ano lang yung present nyo, so yun na rin din lang ang gawan nyo ng proposal at yun na rin ang gawan nyo ng reels. Ano? So ang mahalaga lang sa akin, makita ko na meron kayong opening billboard. So mahilig kayong manood ng mga content, halimbawa ni Malupiton o ni Happy Friend. Di ba? Parang ang formula nun ay meron ano, uh, meron yung opening billboard. And syempre, hindi naman lahat ng picture kayo ang kumuha. So kung hindi kayo kumuha ng video o ng picture, so lagyan nyo ng credits. Tapos yun nga, kagaya kanina doon sa 120 seconds na proposal, so meron din narration at meron subtitle. Kung ginamitan nyo ng AI, so paki-indicate na lang na ginamitan nyo. So meron kayo ng declaration. And lastly, so medyo komplikado to sa individual pero bilang group medyo mas manageable to no. So siguro negotiate na lang natin. Gawan nyo lang yun siya ng simpleng cover art so para kung nakikinig kayo ng Spotify so kung nagpi-play siya ano yung makikita o kung ano man streaming platform yung ginagamit nyo. So 'di ba sa music video ngayon MV so meron na siya mga visualization. So parang ganun lang, yung kaya lang natin gawin. So dati maraming kanta to, ano, mga at least 3 kanta. Pero dahil isang kanta lang, so at least yung lyrics nung kanta na translate ninyo o binago nyo ng lyrics, yung uso naman yun. So parang si Michael V. So may ipaparody siya na kanta. So pareho yung tugtog, pareho yung tono, pero iba yung lyrics o yung salita. And syempre, kailangan ng sarili nyo recording and yung version ninyo ang mahalaga dito. So, in the end, pagdating ng Strasuk, so kung train kayo na gumawa ng spills, gumawa ng mga reels, na mga video, so sa live, dapat magawa nyo din. Ano? So, magkakameron tayo ng mock tour. Ano? So, kung 2 minuto lang ang binigay sa inyong oras, ano yun kailangan na kailangan yung sabihin. Ano? So, yun yung essential info. And yung should tell, so ano yung interesanting bagay na hindi makikita sa internet o sa Wikipedia o sa hindi reliable na source ano, na mahalaga na pwedeng malaman ng bisita natin. And kung may time pa, ano pa yung iba nyo pang sasabihin. So, ito yung formula dun sa mock tour and syempre kung meron mock tour, kailangan natin ng itinerary. So, kung pupunta sila between November 24 to 28 at kayo ang magga-guide sa kanila, so saan nyo sila dadalhin. Ano? So, per group, yun inyong gagawin. So kung group 1 kayo, so Bar SU Museum, so dapat kayo mismo makapunta doon or tingnan nyo kung ano yung makikita doon sa Mar SU Museum. So ito na lang yung medyo naiiba. No? So tungkol sa research lahat na present nyo sa colloquium. So ito ay para na sa Strasuk. Ano? So kung ayaw nyo na mag-finals, malalaman naman natin kung kumpleto na yun inyong ginawa after ng finals. Ano? So pwede pa kayo nakapunta sa Science Centrum o nakapunta na kayo, so this time, iba na yun inyong purpose kasi gagawa nyo siya ng itinerary tsaka ng mock tour. Ano? So, yung second group, so Science Centro, ang inyong assigned na lugar kung saan i-guide yung bisita natin na galing sa 12 SUC sa Southern Tagalog. And yung pangatlo, itatayo pa lang ito supposed to be sa November 24 sa unang araw. So imagine niyo na lang na meron na pero practice lang naman to, sample na itinerary. Third group yan tungkol sa manunubong yung icon. So magbasa kayo tungkol dun sa concept ng icon and gumawa kayo ng spills tungkol dyan. And yung last group, so ano pa rin to, individual pa rin to na gagawin. So meron lang naka-assign sa group, tapos gagawin yung individually. So yung unang bus ni Pampilo Manguera yun na doon sa tapat ng automotive. So syempre tingnan nyo at alamin nyo kung ano yung history and babalik yan doon sa museum kasi may collection din o may item tungkol kay Pampilo Manguera such as yung mga memorabilia niya. So in all this building din, so malalaman nyo na saan galing ang RSU, galing sa Institute of Science and Technology at sa School of Arts and Trades bago maging Marinduque State College. So meron yun kwento and lahat ng ito ay tungkol talaga sa storytelling. So I think that's about it. I hope meron kayong makuha dito and please be guided accordingly.